He's making the claim that a Stanford University professor proved that Hillary Clinton's campaign rigged the system to steal the nomination from Bernie Sanders. Now, personally, we have emails to prove it, so a professor doesn't need to necessarily come up with the method. Now, it says here what was done to Bernie Sanders in Wisconsin, however, is stunning. He writes that the issue here is both voter fraud, which is limited but does happen, and then election theft through the manipulation of the computerized voting machines, particularly the Diebold voting machines in wide usage in most states. Now, he writes here that Politico profiled a Princeton professor who has demonstrated how the electronic voting machines that are most widely used can be hacked in just 5 minutes. His name is Robert Fitrakis. He's a professor of political science in the Social and Behavioral Sciences Department at Columbus State College, Community College, has written now a must-read book on the strip and flip technique used to rig the machines. Now, Professor Fitrakis is a Green Party activist, and the computer hacker showed CBS how to vote multiple times using a simple $15 electronic device. Now, he writes here that, to be clear, both parties have engaged in this skullduggery, and it is the party in power in each state that has custody of the machines and controls their programming. He says that this year the results of the machines in Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Ohio, where Governor John Kasich controls machines, must be matched with exit polls. So, I think it's interesting, first of all, that this is what we're hearing right now, that the vote for the presidential election is rigged. Now, I've said from the very beginning that this whole election has been pre-selected. Now, Donald Trump certainly threw me for a loop when he started rampaging through the Republican primaries. Now we've got a Trump-Hillary campaign. But if you've been listening, you've heard Trump say time and time again, what? That the election is rigged, the election is rigged. We've seen the DNC emails that prove that the DNC rigged the election for Hillary Clinton. If you've seen black box voting, if you've seen the HBO movie Hacking Democracy, then you know for a fact, yes, voting machines can be hacked. Now, here's my question for you. Are we being set up with all of this conditioning and programming from Trump, from Stone, being set up for the fall? We're being predictively programmed to believe the election is rigged for Hillary so that when it happens, we've been saying it all along. So they're telling us in advance to condition us to accept the outcome. It's a very strong possibility. Now, that would mean that Trump and Stone and all the others are in on the big flip to Hillary. Now, I don't necessarily believe that to be true, but I'm throwing this scenario out there for conversation's sake. Okay, because we're hearing this all the time. The election's rigged, the election's rigged. Anyway, those are my thoughts. What are yours? Comment below. Subscribe for updates. If you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up and share this report. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi.
Badass shirt now available. Link in the